So what is sustainable business? What does it look like? Well, the latest thinking is that it's all about balancing three key outcomes of your business. It's about the environmental impacts, looking after the world and its resources, as I've just been talking about. It's just as much about the social impacts. What impact do you have on your employees, your suppliers, your customers, members of the public who don't even buy your products? And it's about the economic results. Every business is in business to make a fair profit. And we need to make an economic model that works. Business is not going to be truly sustainable for the long term unless it can actually address all three of these positively. We can be as environmentally sustainable as we like. If we're not making a profit, it ain't going to make a difference. Or in short, this is what sustainable business means to me. I love this quote. It's not about saving the planet. It's about learning to thrive on it. We've got an amazing world here, full of resources. With more creativity, we could use those resources to thrive, and that everybody in the world could have a fantastic standard of living that we enjoy. So what sustainable opportunities might there be for your business? People often ask me that all the time when I'm meeting, networking. The first thing they say is, what can I do? Well, I can tell you there's a ton of opportunities in every business. And let me give you some ideas right now. Firstly, innovation. Sustainability can be a great opportunity to inspire innovation in products and services and even the way we sell things. Particularly, there's something called biomimicry, where the natural world is an amazing natural laboratory of design solutions. And there's some businesses who've made some fantastic innovations, taking inspiration from those natural design solutions, applying technology and discovering that they're actually a lot more effective. On the materials point of view, there's opportunities to make sure that our materials and supply chain don't harm the environment, don't harm people or deplete natural resources. We can use waste materials maybe, as Block London do. Get our materials for free. On the operations side, there's lots of opportunities to make efficiencies in terms of energy saving, using less resources. The beautiful thing about it is any saving we make there almost invariably is a cost saving too if you think medium or long term. So the environmental savings go hand in hand with savings in your back pocket. From a distribution point of view, once you've actually put all the resources in terms of materials and energy and time into making something, then the most sustainable thing to do is to maximize its productivity, maximize its utilization. How many things that we buy, whether as consumers or businesses, sit on the shelf for 90% of the time doing absolutely nothing? Well, that's not very productive. Not very productive for the manufacturer either. And there are increasingly businesses using interesting business models like leasing jeans, like time sharing, to actually make more profit out of every sale and also maximize the productivity out of that investment in resources. Some products use a lot of energy and resources during their use. So with those, we may well be able to have a huge impact in using less of those in use, which will probably also put money in our customer's pocket. That's a great competitive advantage. Again, once you've put those resources into the world, the most sustainable thing to do is to make sure they keep working for as long as possible. And that causes us to think about designing products in a different way. Instead of designing them to be really quick and easy to make and throw away, we need to make them more durable. Maybe designs that are actually designed to last and not just fashionable. Maybe design things to actually service them. Maybe we can create a whole new service business that we didn't have before that actually generates a new revenue stream. At the end of a product's life, there's some really valuable resources in there. Can we figure out a way to reuse the product in a different application, reuse the materials or the components in a different application? Again, maybe generate a whole new revenue stream we didn't have before. And when we finally have to get rid of it, how do we make sure that it's got rid of in a safe way that doesn't affect the environment or people? Numbers. I love numbers. And numbers help us make better decisions. So as well as measuring the financial outcomes, it's really important to measure our sustainability outcomes to understand what's important to us and whether we're getting there. And that really helps us focus and make us better decisions, but it can also, by making those public, really help engage our employees. And that's the final opportunity here that I want to highlight. Wonderful thing about putting sustainability at the heart of your business is it matters to people. It matters to the people who work for you and the people who buy from you. And people get passionate about it. When people are passionate about things, that inspires their creativity. And if you can make use of that, you can do some amazing things. When I was at Myra, we challenged the whole of the workforce to come up with projects that would both generate environmental benefits and cost savings to the business. And we reckon we'd probably manage about 100,000 a year. We thought that was a challenging target. In the first year, we identified over £300,000 worth of savings. And by year 3, we were up to £500,000 of actual cost savings, annual cost savings to the business that were also delivering better environmental outcomes, just by engaging the whole of the workforce. So, how could you sell each of your products or services many times over? If you sell products, how could you sell those as a service? Instead of shifting the product, sell it as a service and generate a regular income instead of a one-off sale. How could you get your materials for free from waste? What else could you do? What else in this circle that I've mentioned underneath these would really help drive your business? How can we help your businesses do this?